welcome to another week of the What Now Show. Welcome everyone, and today we're talking about homophones. What are homophones? Words that sound the same but mean something different and are spelled differently. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that all during the show. We want to congratulate the Esterline family for figuring out last week's math lock problem. And for those of you who haven't seen that, you can go back and look at a couple episodes ago and try to figure out that math lock, and you can send it to me and see if you got the right answer or not. I'll let you know. All right, so that brings us to activity of the day. And I'm going to read you a story. So it's story time today. So that is the activity, is to read a story, and the challenge of the day will come after it. So, Dear, Dear is the story. Notice that these are going to be homophones. These are commonly misspelled words too. So that's why I thought it would be good for us to kind of read through this and see words that are commonly misspelled because they're homophones. It's called Dear, Dear. By Jean Ureta. Dear, dear, I now live at the zoo. Wait until you hear what goes on over here. Love, Aunt, Aunt. Did you catch some of those homophones? The moose loves moose. He ate 8 bowls. Ooh. Notice that they are spelled, and they do have a different meaning, but they sound the same. Have you seen the ewe? She's been in a daze for days. There it is with the big eyes there. That's him, the horse, who is hoarse from humming a hymn. It's quite a feat when the bat hangs from its feet. They were hung upside down? Oh my. Oh! The monkey will tell you a tale as he hangs from his tail. I'm not going to hang upside down to read this, sorry. The doe needed the dough because she needed the dough. Woo! Figure that one out. The toad was towed to the top of the seesaw so he could see the sea. The whale was allowed to wail aloud. I bet that was pretty loud. The bear had to pause to bear his big paws. Sorry. You see that? Oh, bear snacks. He had the key. He was getting into those snacks. Hey, the elephant threw a pail through the big bale of hay. Lots of what's going on at the zoo. Have you read about the red fox who blew blue bubbles? That would have been a sight to see. The giraffe's long neck lets him choose what he chews. The cows in the herd were in a good mood. I heard them as they mooed in harmony. Moo. The bee flew away from the flea with the flu, and the bee can be sure that if he had the flu, the flea would flee too. Poor bee with the flu. Poor flea with the flu. There is no news about the news that keeps to themselves. Yep, they're all by themselves, those news. Aunt, Aunt, do you have some very interesting new neighbors? I have a new neighbor too. Do you know about the hare with no hair? She's an expert on skincare. Love, your dear, dear. All right. And that brings us to the challenge of the day. Challenge of the day is to read a special book to someone today. Could be a younger brother or sister, older brother or sister, parent, grandparent, somebody that you're around. But just take a book that you thought you'd like to enjoy and just read it through. All right, that is the challenge of the day. And now it's time for a joke of the day. Ding, 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 homophone style. Where do medieval soldiers study? Think about it. At night school. Ta-da! Hey, and now it's time for Fun Facts with Frank. Let's bring him out. Yay! Frank, are you there today? Oh, yes. Happy Monday. And how are you, Frank?
Good.
All right. I'm sure you have a fun fact for us.
I sure do.
All right, Frank, here we go.
The longest word in the English language is 189,819 letters long. It will take one person 3.5 hours to say it.
3.5 hours to say that word? How long does it take for them to write it?
I don't know.
Don't know. That would be interesting. Well, we had the shortest word, and now we have the longest word. Thanks, Frank.
Bye, Mr. T.
Goodbye. And now it's time for a thought of the day. It does have a homophone twist to it. This is from someone called VB. It's from the internet, actually, but it's just interesting. And they wrote, change route, not route. Think about that for a second. We know route is a way that we go someplace, right? And root is the roots of something that stays in one spot. Just think about that a little bit. All right, let's see what you've been doing. And today I know a couple things you've been doing. I have been getting your papers back from the first 3 rounds of school. And so I've been going through those and have been seeing some of the neat things you've been writing and sharing and telling me through all those things. And I got 2 letters that go with the What Now show, because a few weeks back we had a challenge to write a letter in the voice of your pet. And we got some pet letters today. So I want to read them. This is from the Betts family. Dear my fellow family, even though I'm a rabbit, I still love cuddles. I also like to watch TV, run upstairs, and lay in your bed. You guys are very good to me, but you guys are too noisy. Thank you, your bunnies. Very nice. Another letter from the Suter family. Dear family, why do you chase me around? Why does Emery pull my tail? Can you please make sure it doesn't happen again? Amira is all sensitive and kind to me. Start being like her, please. Thank you for all the food. I love you guys. Sincerely, Claire/Moose. P.S. I want some more treats, at least twice a day. So there's for Moose. And that's what you've been doing. So now, make sure, go wash your hands right now, stay safe, and keep learning new things. Keep going, guys. You can do this.